What is up, guys? Welcome to OZD Movie Reviews. My name is Owen DeBrinker and welcome to another movie review. Today's movie review is going to be 7500. This is a new thriller film that came out on Amazon Prime and stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Before I continue my review of 7500, please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, click the bell to notify for more movie reviews and other movie related content. 7500 stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt as his pilot, basically taking passengers from Europe to Paris on a skyline until we find out these terrorists are trying to hijack the plane, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt has to figure out how to get out of the situation and also save the passengers on this flight. This is one of those suspenseful thrillers that basically took place in one location, or at least one squeezed small location. Basically, this movie took place in a cockpit, and I like movies that took place in really small, intense locations and make that into a thriller. You know, like 127 Hours that basically took place in the Bolton. I love Buried with Ryan Reynolds that took place just in the coffin, nowhere else except for that location. I like thrillers like that, and 7500 is no different. It's one of those thriller movies that took place in a really intense, small location. I don't know what to expect from 7500. I expect this to be at least a really fun, suspenseful thriller film. The plot, we've seen it many times before. You know, terrorists hijack planes. You know, movies like Air Force One or Non-Stop with Liam Neeson. We get films like that so many times before. As long as it entertains me, I'm okay with it. And 7500 is exactly that from the first 50 minutes of the film. The first 50 minutes of the film is exactly what I wanted. It is a low-budget, fun, intense thriller with really intense moments. And I gotta say, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was great in this film. And I was like thinking, where has he been? I haven't seen him in the film in so long, probably ever since The Walk. That's why I remember what Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in. And this film is like a comeback for him. And I gotta say, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is still a great actor. He's still got it. He plays a really great character in this film. You do root for him to get out of the situation. He has a love life. He does have a kid. It's one of those characters that you have to feel sympathy for. Because, you know, it's in this situation. It's a very scary situation in real life, definitely. And I gotta say, the terrorists in the film, from the first 50 minutes, they were terrifying. They were really crazy. They kind of felt like George Miller crazy, you know, with the Mad Max movies. But it kind of works in this movie. They make these terrorists very, very suspenseful. And especially that this movie took place in a cockpit. It makes this movie more suspenseful and terrifying because, of course, like I said before, it took place in this really small, tight location. And there's not even a single scene that took place out of this cockpit. So I'm like, that is impressive what location they're putting into this film. Like I said before, the first 50 minutes of the film is exactly what I wanted. It's a fun, suspenseful thriller. But of course this movie doesn't go 50 minutes long, and that's when the flaw comes in, because after that 50 minutes, this film starts not to be good anymore. It dragged on, like, throughout the last act of this movie. And that is disappointing. The first 50 minutes of the movie, I enjoyed it. It was suspenseful, it was a fun thriller to just watch on TV, and you're just like, yeah, it's a fun, low-budget thriller. And that last act of the movie really took the film down. It ruined the film for me. Now, I'm not going to say it's bad or anything. I'm not going to say it's like, you know, worse or anything. I'll just say it is boring. I felt like this film could have done so much better with its climax. And I thought the climax was just very cliched. We've seen this many times before. And I know the plot is cliched as well. But as long as it's suspenseful and entertaining, and throughout the final act, it just felt kind of cartoonish in some stage. Guys, overall, like, for the most part, 7500 is a very solid, suspenseful thriller film. Just all the way through the final act, it really, like, drags the film down. But the first 50 minutes is definitely worth watching. It's exactly what we expect from these suspenseful thriller movies. As long as it entertains me, I am completely fine with it. So overall, I would say, I would recommend you guys check this movie out. It's a very impressive, low-budget, like, suspenseful thriller film. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was phenomenal in this movie. You root for this character the whole way through. It is just a good time, but I just felt like that final act really did ruin the film for me. I'm going to give 7500 a 6 out of 10. So guys, that is my review for 7500. Have you guys seen this film on Amazon Prime? Tell me what you think of this film. Do you like the film, hate the film, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook, Stardust, Instagram, Twitter. Keep contacting with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, notified for my latest reviews, and have a nice day.